A zombie walks through the door right now. How ready are you to fight to the end of your life? If you're unsure as to how to answer that question, I have just the product for you. Introducing The Rock. At ordinary glance, it might just look like a normal rock, but I assure you it's anything but. You need this rock to survive the zombie apocalypse. It can be used as a companion, it can be used as a means of protection, and finally, it can be used as pure survival. You need this rock to be able to survive in the wilderness, to create fires, etc. This is why I think that you need to buy this rock. It is very important if you want to survive the zombie apocalypse. First off, having friends around is always a nice thing to have. With this rock, you will never be lonely, and it will always be there for you. There are 3 reasons as to why this rock is better than any other friend or companion. First off, imagine your best friend being torn apart by zombies. Just 4 zombies on your best friend, just being eaten apart right in front of your face, as you have no other choice but to watch in horror as all his insides are scattered all across the floor. With this rock, you'll never have to deal with that problem, because the rock doesn't have any internals or systems that must operate in order for it to live. With this rock, you never have to worry about losing it, or you never have to worry about it being killed. It's just always there. Another reason why you should buy this rock in terms of being a companion for you is that you don't have to waste precious resources on it. Why waste all the food and water and shelter and weaponry and clothes on a friend when you could just do none of that and have a rock with you? It's kind of pointless, and spending all these resources on your friend would actually result in a decrease of your survivability rate, because you're wasting precious resources. Another reason why the rock is a great companion is because, let's face it, you will never be lonely. It's always there to listen to all your problems, it's always there to keep you company, and generally, he's just a nice guy to have around. Now, although company might seem like a great thing to have, what's the point if you can't protect yourself? Well, this rock deals with just that. This is the second reason why I think that you should purchase this rock. First off, you can throw this at zombies' heads and quickly dismantle them and disable them completely. Besides that, this could also be used as a means of distraction. It's not only an offensive thing. You could, if say you're walking down the highway and you see a horde of zombies coming your way, you want to get past the zombies, but you have no other choice but to walk through them. You could throw this rock at some trash cans in the distance, away from you, and the zombies will be lured towards that sound. And that way, you would be able to pass through the highway safely. Also, in other offensive manners, this is far better. You might be asking yourself, why don't you just use a gun, or a machete, or an axe? Well, the rock takes the best from all of those categories and combines them. First off, machetes are really close range. You wouldn't be able to dismantle zombies really quickly. Guns produce, actually, according to science, 1.1 gigawatts of sound wave bidirectional energy. So when you shoot a zombie quickly in the head, you'll be attracting more zombies than you would be killing, and that will decrease your rates of survival. The rock is silent, and more importantly, it can be reused, so you never have to worry about ammunition. Now, the most important thing that you will need to know about the rock is that it can be used for pure survival. Finally, this is what the apocalypse will boil down to. Whether you can survive without electricity, without a stable home, without food, and this rock will help with just that. First off, it can be used to open cans. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I ever want to open cans? Well, first off, cans have a really long expiration date, which means that even after the apocalypse has been 6 months through, it's probably the only means of food that will still be clean and be able to be consumed. Well, the rock has sharp edges, which means that you can actually use it as a can opener anywhere you go, and thus you have a nice, stable food supply. Another reason why the rock can be used as a tool for survival is that, well, let's face it, you could use it for almost anything. It can be a hammer used to build shelters. It can be a tool used to write engravings in the wall for your followers to see and respond to. And most importantly, it can be used to start fires. That's really important. You have a pocket-sized fireplace in your own pocket. It can be used for heat, so you could be nice and warm during the cold winters, and you could use it to cook food, so now you have an even greater horizon of food. Now, to sum it all up, this is why you really need this rock. It can be used as a means of survival. It can be used as a companion. It can be used as a survival tool. These are the three most important things about the rock. It can be used as a companion, then it can be used as a weapon, and finally it can be used as a survival tool. This is why you should buy this rock. Now, if you're walking down the street and you see a rock on the floor, why not pick it up? Who knows when it could ever be useful?